Hello, and thank you for your interest in the Seeds of Faith Christian Academy. Back in 2007, we felt a leading from the Lord to start a Christian school here in Indiana County, and I know Karen first felt that call.
Yes, I mean, God definitely gets the glory for establishing the school and for the ideas all around Seeds of Faith Christian Academy. We saw firsthand with our oldest children, Lance and Lauren, the benefits of Christian school, not only spiritually, which is the #1 priority, but also academically and in fine arts and sports. So we began to see the excitement for them in learning and education. And then we felt in 2007 the vision to start a Christian school in Indiana. And that's when Seeds of Faith Christian Academy started, and that's when the vision began.
And I would just say in my time as a Christian, I've never seen a more visible leading of God than the establishment of this school, really in just a very short period of time. And then just growing from that first year back in 2007 with 39 children up to now nearly 150 students in our third full year of a graduating class. God is really making a difference, and we invite you to watch this brief video here about Seeds of Faith Christian Academy.
How I became involved with Seeds of Faith was probably nine and a half years ago. I got a call from Karen Wolf and Steve, and they kind of said, hey, we're interested in starting a Christian school. Would you be willing to help? And I said, sure. I think with my background, I'm an attorney, so it kind of helped to have somebody with some legal background, but that's how I became involved. So I've been involved since day one, and it's been a great journey. My wife and I have 2 boys, and at that time they were both just new elementary students. I think one was in 4th grade and one might have been in 2nd grade or maybe even younger. And when I saw the opportunity to, you want your kids to excel in life, and you do that by providing them a good education, but the Christian values are probably more important. And when you had the opportunity to give them both the Christian values and the education, it was a no-brainer for me. And so that's kind of what drew me to the school and got us involved and got our kids involved. From sending your kids there, I think, like I was just saying, that if you watch the news, you watch what's going on in society, so many bad things, and the opportunity to give your kids a good foundation and to know where they came from and who to rely on in troubled times is invaluable. From a volunteer perspective, to be involved as a board member, people say, how do you get things done? How do you go to your Seeds of Faith meetings? How do you get work done? I quite frankly get more from the school than I give to the school. I can't tell you the times that I've been rewarded in just watching things happen, watching God at work. Oftentimes we'll have issues that we're dealing with, and we'll step back in prayer, and sometimes it's hard for me because from a business perspective I want to do it one way, but from a Christian perspective you try to step back and let God take control. And when you do that, it's amazing. I can tell you countless stories of how He's just come through when we least expected it.
I love working with kids. Just seeing the growth throughout the year, from the day they come in, working with these 5 and then 6-year-olds throughout the year. I like to develop a relationship with each student. The student to teacher ratio is lower in our school, and that allows us to develop that close relationship and really look at the unique skill sets that each child brings to the table, and we can focus on those skills as well. I think the curriculum allows the students to grow in education and religion. We use both a mix of secular curriculum as well as some religious curriculum. So we're able to tie them together and the students can expand. And we also integrate a lot of the religion into each area of education as far as math, reading, science. So it's a great tool to have. One skill that the students use to build up their knowledge is reading. And through reading, the students are able to interact with the kids in their class, Through the reading, I can separate the kids into different reading groups to address the different skill levels of each student. And they're able to also read then to some of their other peers in the school.
I'm Hannah Shirley. I graduated from Seeds of Faith in 2014, and I am now pursuing a career in nursing. When you think of college and high schoolers starting their college career, you hear the horror stories, of the crazy long nights and the students, not understanding some of their professors and everything. But I honestly did not have that at all. I felt that I was fully prepared and ready to start college, especially with my critical thinking skills. Our teachers made sure that as far as reading novels, we read novels like Great Expectations and The Scarlet Letter, and we read novels like that, and they prepared us to think critically about what we were reading, not only to just regurgitate the information onto a quiz or a test, but to really dive into what we read and what we thought about the novel. And that really helped me, because college is not just a fill in the blank or straightforward answer. You have to really critically think and give your professors something to think about themselves. So I felt that that was really good, that Seeds of Faith totally prepared me.
Hi, I'm Abigail Shirley, and I am an alumni from Seeds of Faith, and I graduated in the year 2013. I was 100% prepared after graduation. Going to college, having Mrs. Caldwell every week, it seemed like having us assigned papers. It really, really helped me, and I can attest, I'm sure the other graduates can attest, that writing papers, that's all you do, from tests in college to whatever else, anything, emails. She always wanted us to have the proper writing skills to enter college, and it was definitely geared towards college writing. I feel that Seeds of Faith really had us juggle a lot. Like, as far as I can say for myself, I was in basketball, volleyball, sports band, everything that you could possibly get involved in, and I am so thankful. There was nights I came home and it was a lot of work coming home late from games, but I can say that it helped me so much to juggle. Then when I got to college, it was like, oh, this is easy. I've done this before. And that got me involved, and I could get involved in intramural sports, but also be in college.
I played basketball, and that was my favorite sport while being at Seeds of Faith. And the one thing that our coach always taught us at the beginning of the season is we would get a piece of paper and we would write a goal for our season, what we would like to see for ourselves as a player improve on, and then what we would like to see the team improve on as well. And that was something that really helped me prepare me for life, because I feel that it's very important to set goals for yourself and to be very goal-centered. And that really helped me, especially in college, setting a goal through the beginning of the semester, working as hard as you can to do that. So I truly believe that basketball and Coach Marshall taught us to set goals for ourselves. And then also our teacher, Mrs. Caldwell, she would start every year with a theme, a biblical theme that we would have. And my senior year, it was wisdom, honor, and love. And now that I look back at it, that was so fitting. Like, that's something that I have on the side of my wall now written, that we need to be wise in what we do. We need to honor others, and we need to love God and ourselves and others passionately. So I really feel that Seeds of Faith prepared me for that.
I've seen my kids, when they're stressed or having some issues, I'll walk into their room, and they'll be reading the Bible. Not always, but they do. And at their age, I wasn't like that. Every once in a while, they'll be standing around singing a song, and it'll be a Christian song that they've heard at school. So I mean, those are all good things. Those are what make it all worthwhile, those things.
Every one of the teachers there wants you to have a servant's heart, and they are geared toward the students 100%. And they want you to be successful, not just in academic, but also in your spiritual walk. And I know Mrs. Caldwell really instilled that in us, and it is to serve others, and that is the main purpose we are here.
As you can see from the testimonies that were in the video, the excitement and the passion for Seeds of Faith Christian Academy just continues to grow.
So I would like to ask you to prayerfully consider partnering to really take Seeds of Faith Christian Academy to the next level and making a difference in the lives of the young people in our communities with the establishment of a brand new school on Barclay Road where we've had that property donated. And thank you for your time and consideration.